My name is Henry. I'm 77 years old. I live alone. I've lived alone for a long time now. I'm recording this because there are things you learn too late, things no one tells you when you're younger, things you only understand when you're sitting in an empty house at 77.
And the silence has become so normal you barely notice it anymore. I want to tell you about the last 17 years. I was 60 when my wife died. Cancer. It took her slowly. I watched her fade over 2 years, held her hand in hospital rooms that smelled like disinfectant and fear, sat beside her while machines beeped and nurses came and went with their tired smiles. When she was gone, I thought I'd never be whole again. And I wasn't wrong. People came to the funeral. They said the things people say. She's in a better place. Time heals. You'll get through this. Then they left, and I was alone. The first year was the hardest. I'd wake up and reach for her. The bed was too big. The house was too quiet. I'd make coffee and set out 2 cups without thinking. I'd start to tell her something, turn around and remember. Again and again I'd remember. Friends told me I should get out more. Henry, you can't just sit here. You need to move on, meet people, live your life. I tried. I went to a grief support group at the community center, sat in a circle with other people who'd lost someone. We talked about our feelings, about coping, about healing. There was a woman there. Her name was Carol. She'd lost her husband 2 years before. She had kind eyes, a gentle laugh. After one of the meetings, she asked if I'd like to get coffee sometime. I said yes. We met the following week, talked for an hour. She told me about her husband, about her grandkids, about the garden she'd started to keep herself busy. It was nice. She suggested we meet again, maybe dinner next time. And that's when I felt it. A weight in my chest, a tightness, like I was betraying something, someone. I told her I wasn't ready. She smiled, said she understood, said to call her if I changed my mind. I never did. A year passed, then 2, then 5. My daughter would visit with her kids. She'd look around the house, at the dishes in the sink, at the mail piled on the counter, at me sitting in the same chair her mother used to sit in. "Dad," she'd say, "you need to take care of yourself. Maybe you should think about meeting someone. Mom wouldn't want you to be alone like this." I'd nod, say I was fine, that I was managing. But I wasn't. I was just existing. I'd wake up, make coffee, read the paper, watch TV, go to bed, wake up, do it again. The days blurred together. Weeks became months, months became years. I told myself I was being loyal, that what my wife and I had was special, that no one could replace her. And that was true. But what I didn't realize, what no one told me, was that I wasn't protecting her memory. I was protecting myself from feeling anything again.